Hey everybody, Flanker here. Welcome back. We'll be continuing our Cold Waters playthrough today on the 84 campaign. I already did a little play, nothing too important, but I realized the audio wasn't recording, so you're joining me here as we start our first mission since you last saw us. What has happened in between is we exited the Barents Sea. We were out of weapons and our mission was to return to Holy Loch. The Soviets captured Denmark in the meantime, and then we onboarded weapons, and now we are engaging a submarine contact in the North Atlantic near the Norwegian coast in some pretty shallow water, as you can see, and we are attempting to prevent some cruise missile submarines from breaking out into the North Atlantic. Okay, so that's the catch-up to where we're at. You guys have audio now. I am happy about that, and we'll continue here.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
And we'll ascertain what kind of contacts we have. The pre-mission text said sonar contact bearing 309, so I'm expecting something off the port side of the ship. I'm sorry, boat.
Con sonar new contact bearing
There we go.
319 designated Sierra 1.
319 as prophesied. Okay, let's get our waterfalls here. Foxtrot's close, but not quite.
Contact bearing 304 designated Sierra
And if it's a
2.
mixed Foxtrot, it's probably a trawler. Foxtrot has those,
Con sonar
there we go.
Sierra
Sierra 1 is a trawler. Foxtrot has those, trawler engines, man. Okay, Sierra 2 maybe our contact here. Our submarine. Now, it could just be some diesel subs on some sort of patrol. Oh my. This is intriguing. Gosh, man, we are getting all the cool contacts in this campaign. We need a little bit more information on this waterfall, but
Sierra 2 is
an
classified
Oscar
as
is not
submerged
looking
submarine.
bad. We'll see as we get some more
Come left to
resolution.
272 helm I.
Now that's cool and strange. Okay, so Oscar Class submarine. Let me get the profile up here. It's a big boy. 16,500 tons displacement, and they are very wide. Now, the very cool thing about these submarines is that they carry some very advanced cruise missiles, and a lot of them. They carry 24 cruise missiles, and they were basically the pinnacle of Soviet Cold War SSGNs. So, if this is an Oscar here we're going against, it's gonna be a good catch in my opinion. I've always wanted to fight one of these in campaign. I've never seen one before, so I'm excited to see how this contact plays out. Yeah, I wish I could remember the name of the cruise missile on these submarines, but incredibly advanced for the time. I mean, who knows how reliable it was, but like supposedly these missiles were capable of like talking to each other and kind of having like missiles ahead scout for the missiles behind. Oh, there we go. There's the contact. And an Oscar it is. Wow. Haha. That is awesome. Yeah, look at this big boy. It's a big submarine. Super wide. And if you can see here are the hatches on the side for those cruise missiles. It's got 12 on each side, I believe. Each of these, and the missiles have their own canisters, so they're in between the outer hull and the inner hull, and they've got their own canisters, so it's very, very cool in my opinion. I guess the other last claim to fame that these submarines have is in 2003, the Kursk, a member of the Oscar II class, was lost. You know, in a terrible incident. Total loss of the crew. You know, pretty negligent response on behalf of the Russian government. Probably could have saved some more lives. Pretty unfortunate stuff. But yeah, this is a carrier killer submarine. 24 cruise missiles. That's a lot, and it can launch them all. Yeah, using a variety of targeting data. You know, it can target from airplanes. It can target from well, it's supposed to be able to target from the GLONASS Soviet GPS system. So the GLONASS satellites will kind of like acquire the U.S. carriers and then you know, bring the missiles into range where their sensors could do terminal guidance. Or like I said, they could do like a scout mode with one of the missiles. So very advanced, very cool. Although, if I recall correctly, one of these was like half the cost of a carrier. So cheaper, but not by enough to where it's a no-brainer. Okay, so we are at 4.7 thousand yards. We're just gonna get in this guy's baffles. No reason to rush this engagement. We got him. Looks like he doesn't have any buddies. Oscar Class submarine, man. What great luck. Yeah, his sensors are no good at detecting us at this range too. Okay, there we go. We are now in the baffles. We're gonna launch some torpedoes. We'll use a trick I used to use. So I'm gonna offset the torpedoes. I'm gonna bring them over here. But I'm gonna launch them this direction first, just to be sure that they do acquire. No. I think we can go with passive guidance on these. Okay.
Shoot tube 3.
Tube 3
Aye,
away.
sir.
Wire retained. We'll bring it over. Tube 4.
Shoot tube 4. Aye, sir.
Tube 4 away. Wire retained. Okay, and again, the purpose of this is we're going to bring the torpedoes over here. So that when he finally hears the torpedoes, is they're about 1,000 yards away from him. If he does any snapshots along the bearing of the torpedoes, they're going to shoot way out here. And we're going to have tons of yards in between us and those torpedoes. 2 Mark 48s should be sufficient to take down an Oscar. 1 won't do it. This submarine's big enough to where it will survive a torpedo hit. Gotta get 2 in them. I think that's the most any Russian submarine in this game takes. I think the Typhoon, by far the largest displacement, I think that one takes 2 as well. Maybe 3. I'm not totally sure on that. We're going to be careful not to hit any trawlers this time. We'll bring it over a little more. Not totally satisfied with that angle yet. Okay, I'm liking that. Now that the torpedoes are on an appropriate course, we will change our boat's course as well.
Come left to.
Keeping that, and we're gonna bring ourselves south again to increase the, you know, the difference in the bearing from the torpedoes to us. And you know, we've saved that turn for now, just in case our maneuver would break a wire. We've saved it until after the torpedoes are on a bearing that will surely get them a good lock on the Oscar. Okay, so let's go watch. Not much this guy will be able to do. Look, there we are out there. I think I have a 1-to-1 scaling. I don't have a sliding scale on the graphics in this game, so that I believe that should be to scale.
Con sonar. Noisemaker
There goes the
bearing
noisemaker.
2, 4, 5.
He sees him. It's got active sonar. Gonna be no good for him though.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 2-4.
2 weapons acquired. Alright. Now the noisemakers will drag this out a little bit, but it's
fire
not in
control,
doubt.
Weapon countermeasure homing.
And we bagged an Oscar. How great is that?
Con, fire control,
In the campaign,
weapon
no
acquired.
less.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Okay, we've lost the Oscar.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Solution decreasing
Con,
a little bit
fire
with all this
control,
noise out
weapon
there.
Countermeasure homing.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 2-4-6.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Con, helm, steady course.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired. Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing. Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
He's certainly giving those torpedoes a run for their money. I think weapon 3 is about to bring it home. Yep. That's a hit.
Con, fire control, weapon
And he
acquired.
keeps going, as I said. Weapon 4 should do the trick. No snapshots from him. Curious. The Soviets have been
Con
pretty
sonar,
snapshot
noisemaker, bearing
snapshot
2,
shy.
5-4.
Reloading tube 2. They mark 48. The weapon of choice. Although you can get a missile hit on these guys if you've forced them to the surface, which this guy may be broaching the surface here. I won't go to periscope depth to check. Maybe I should. That'd be fun.
Con sonar,
periscope depth.
noisemaker, bearing.
Make depth 50 feet, dive high.
I don't think we'll have
Con,
time.
fire control, weapon acquired. Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Oh, no, okay, maybe we will.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Yep, and we've got enough distance here to where we don't have to worry about our weapon coming back on us. It still
Con,
has the
fire
wire.
control, weapon acquired.
Anyways, so no worry about that. Oh yeah, this is a hit.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 2-4-5. Contact breaking up.
There you go. 2 big holes. Hole 1 right there. Hole 2. Maybe in the same location. Little double hit. We don't know. Huh, okay. Well, anyways. Excellent work. And there, these guys shall remain 1 Oscar Class submarine that our carrier groups don't have to worry about. That is splendid news. Okay, Oscar sunk. Great first mission. You're damn right, sub killers. Heck yeah. Nice. Okay, recon overflights show a large force of enemy landing ships and surface combatants preparing to sail within 3 days. NavOps believes they will attempt to conduct an amphibious landing at Oslo, Norway. Bad weather prevents airstrikes. And as usual, our single submarine has to carry the entire war in the North Atlantic. Or in the, yeah. And if it's east of England, our sub has it. Okay, Oslo. Okay, well we're gonna go up here to Andoya. And we're gonna wait in ambush. I predict this group will trace the coast, and I like to wait here because we can get some water with appreciable depth. We're gonna move a bit to let that guy... Uh-oh. No, he's not our guy. Thinking we might have to go back and chase him down. Okay, but we like to wait here. Oh, there it is. And we make contact. Yep. Okay. So contact bearing 84. Strong thermal layer 130. Weapons look great. Okay. Let's get to work.
Sonar, new contact bearing 08.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Okay. Yes, excellent. This
Con
is why we
sonar,
do
new
this. So we've got
contact bearing
2,000 feet of water below us.
095, designated Sierra
And you can
2.
see here's the coastal shelf. And it gets
Sonar, new
wider
contact
as you
bearing
go more
090,
south along the
designated
coast of
Sierra
Norway. So
3.
this is my favorite submarine ambush spot because we've got
Sonar, new
room
contact
to maneuver.
bearing 092, designated Sierra 4.
Room to maneuver up and down in the water.
Sonar, new contact bearing 1.
Okay, we'll get to work on the closest contacts first.
5. Con sonar, new contact bearing 088, designated Sierra
Let's say
6.
Krivac is good enough for me. Pretty close, man. We'll work on CR2 later. CR6 has that high frequency noise out there.
Con sonar, Sierra
AP,
6
let's check
is
real quick.
classified as merchant.
No,
Con sonar, new
Krivac
contact
has no
bearing
chance on us.
094, designated Sierra
We'll keep
7.
at this depth.
Con
CR4
sonar,
looks like
Sierra
an
4
Aguma.
is classified as
AP as
merchant.
well. One of these days I gotta learn what AP means, but basically supply ship. I know that much. Yeah, but they have me worried because they're already putting out active sonar pings.
Con sonar, Sierra
Okay,
1 is
Kara.
classified as escort. Con sonar, Sierra
Caching.
7 is classified as escort. Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified
Another
as
Aguma.
merchant.
Just CR3 left.
Con sonar, Sierra 3
Aguma.
is classified as merchant.
Okay. Okay, let's raise our scope briefly and we'll see what the radar threat out there is. Too
Down
high,
scope.
scope down.
Con
Did you get an
sonar, new
ESM contact?
bearing 088,
Two of them, in fact?
designated Sierra 9.
Oh, we got one ESM contact and one. Wow.
Con sonar, Sierra 9 is classified
is a big convoy.
as merchant.
Echo 8 is probably a warship. That would be my guess. What's the ambient noise in here? 75? Not that high. Okay.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 074.
CR10 very well could be a repeat of Echo 8. Oh no, we have Echo 8 on sonar. Wow, man. We've been getting some juicy missions here. These convoys are not always this big. Another cache in there. We're starting to get some identification, some higher solutions. CR10, we'll get a profile going for him. Yeah, I mean, typically these are like 8 ships. 10.
Con sonar,
That's not
Sierra
bad.
10 is
And
classified
4
as
escorts
merchant.
and 6 freighters. Okay. I'm in. Let's take a look at the capabilities. Kara, SSN 14 capable, along with the other usual stuff. Krivac, also SSN 14 capable. Caching is not. That is a ship built for other purposes. Okay, and so in terms of the escort, we have a Revac down there, a Kara there, and 2 Cashines, I believe, yes. Looks like the Krevac and the Kara are closer, which I'm into. I like that. Okay, so 2 weapons will definitely be going against the Kara and the Krevac. We're going to reload Tube 1. We will rely upon... We just gotta get some weapons out there. Normally I like having a Moss ready, but there's so many targets here. We've got to neutralize the escorts very quickly, and then we can use tomahawks and harpoons to really pick off the transports that get beyond torpedo range. Or if we just want to keep our balance of weapons ideal. Okay, we're gonna bring the boat about.
Come right to
starboard.
148, helm aye.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Yep. All these escorts are pretty much completely blind to us. The closest we've got is this Kara with its towed array, but still not good enough. We can still turn our aspect a little bit here to get some better resolution. As I understand it, you know, to really get sonar data, you want to turn your ship a little bit, as I'm doing. Can't really explain it, but this is what Jive Turkey says. Jive Turkey, if you don't know, is another Cold Waters player out there. Probably the most popular streamer / Let's Player for Cold Waters, and a former submariner and sonar specialist himself. So if he says it, you know, I'm willing to do it. Okay, it looks like the Krevac may be further away than we had hoped. Let's check out Sierra 6. I'm not so confident on that contact in terms of the identification. No, it looks like an Aguma though. Okay, let's go look at some of these.
Con,
Yep.
helm, steady course.
Yep. Yep. Oh yeah. A lot of Agumas. Man, 5 of them. And we are fairly far. Fairly far indeed. And they've got enough room to play funny here. There's the Cashine. Cashine not being much of a threat at all, much more surface-oriented ship or anti-aircraft. I don't really know which, but not for us. Does carry helicopters, however. I'm sure they have helicopters out. Of that I have no doubt. There's our Kara. Bigger ship, cruiser type, 9,700 tons. Very capable. Still will take only 1 torpedo to sink, if I recall correctly. And ideally positioned for us on the close edge of this convoy. That is great. Okay. Yeah, we are going to close the distance a little bit.
Make depth 550 feet, dive high.
To do that, we're going to drop below the layer at 130 feet. We're going to drop just below it.
Make depth 200
We'll probably lose some
feet, dive
contacts
high.
as we do this, and that is perfectly acceptable.
Con, sonar, lost contact.
there goes the
Sierra,
back
5,
half of the contacts.
Last bearing, 1.
That's good, though.
4, contact faded.
Well, not good, but the good thing is we're going to be harder to hear down here, and we can increase speed a little bit. Alright, let's see. The Kara is going to have a real hard time hearing us. We'll bring it up to 10 knots.
0 knots. Maneuvering
Close
on
distance.
Con maneuvering, making turns for
There goes a lot of the contacts.
0 knots.
Kara and Aguma.
Con
Still
sonar
in good
lost
resolution.
contact.
Okay, we've only got the
06,
Kara left.
Last bearing 0
Must
9
be a
8.
little, no,
Contact
it's not
faded.
noisy out there. It's just a good, strong layer.
Con, dive at 200 feet, dive I.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, we're gonna close to about 20,000 yards. Maybe a little bit closer to the Kara, but that is my preferred engagement range. We're on a great intercept course here, ahead of the convoy. Okay. Kara's. Kara's got a 0 on the towed array.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
I think we're gonna have to bring it in quiet. That 0 is starting to get a little bit closer than I wanted. 0. It's really weird. A 0 on that, but a 42 on active. Probably has his towed array below the layer. You know, we might honestly have better success above the layer in terms of concealing ourselves, just due to these. Let's see. Let's go back up above the layer and see how our values change. Yeah, and we definitely have to reacquire those ships, those other ships, before we go at the engagement.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 5, bearing 1.
No change to the towed array. Definitely improvements to his other sensors.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 7, bearing.
We'll pick everybody
0,
up here
9,
again shortly.
8.
No worries.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 1, 0.
Got all the warships
6.
first.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 6, bearing 0, 9, 8.
Yeah, this will be a fun one.
Con sonar regained
looking forward to
contact
this.
on Sierra 9, bearing 0, 9, 5. Con sonar regained contact
So we're gonna get some
on
high
Sierra
solutions
3,
on these
bearing
guys.
0, 9,
We're gonna
9.
go back below the layer, and then we're gonna launch torpedoes.
Con
We're
sonar
gonna
regained
drag the
contact on
torpedoes
Sierra 4,
to our
bearing
port side out
1,
behind us.
0, 3.
Bring them in towards the targets. Once they look like they have good terminal, then we will turn our submarine to a southerly bearing in order to keep abreast of this convoy. Yeah, I think he may have retracted his towed array. 33 knots. Yeah, I think that's too fast for a towed array. Closing in here on 20,000 yards from the Kara. I definitely don't dare raise the periscope now. Far too close to their radar. Looks like we have sonar on all 10 contacts again. We're going to work on increasing those solutions to accurate tracks first. Changing course on the Kara. Coming in on 19,000 yards to the Kara. He is using active. He's deployed his towed array, it appears. He's doing a little dip. Okay. And now we're gonna go below the layer.
Make depth 2.
We'll see where his towed array is, but his active's too high on us. We're gonna turn into his into him to reduce our active profile. Yeah, 11, 12, way too high. Way too high. Okay, coming up on 130 feet. We'll see the difference here pretty soon on his active. Hopefully big difference.
Con sonar lost
Yes,
contact.
-8.
Sierra 5. Last
Excellent.
bearing
Okay.
114.
Now is the time
Contact
to
faded.
strike. Okay, tube. 2.
Shoot.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra
Is
2.
away.
Last bearing 1.
No
0,
problems.
4.
We'll bring it up.
Contact faded.
Tube 4.
Con sonar lost contact.
Is
Sierra
away.
4. Last bearing 1. 0.
No
3.
issues either.
Contact faded.
Bringing it out. Tube 1.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
No issues. Bringing it out. Tube 3.
Shoot 2-2. Aye, sir.
Or tube 2.
Con, helm, steady course.
One day I'll learn which tubes are which. I promise. Okay, no issues. We have definitely been detected. We're gonna bring this torpedo in on a straight course.
Con, dive at 200 feet. Dive high.
They've misestimated our range in any case. Okay, so super stealth has not been achieved. Wow. Tell you what, that's some... That is what we wanted to avoid right there. Five SSN-14s. Oh my god. It's crazy. This guy's just dead in the water. Literally. That is too funny. I've never seen him do that. What's this on his... He's got like he's got a leak. A little rendering error there. That's why he had to stop. It looks like he's blown a seal on one of those shafts. Nah, well. So it goes. Okay. Make them easy pickings.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 5.
Now the escort
bearing
should
1,
make a
3.
rather straight line for us. Yeah, a little unfortunate about being compromised. What are you gonna do? Speed it up here a little bit. There go the UGMTs ahead of us, all 5 disabled. Looks like our weapon from Tube 2 is about to... Yeah, I really wish we had been able to get closer. We should have stayed below the layer.
Con sonar lost contact. Master 8.
We're gonna have to really work for some of these guys now.
7. Contact faded.
Okay, we're gonna activate this torpedo.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 119.
Uh-oh. Heard a splash. Wasn't near us.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 7 bearing 096.
Bring Tube 2 around
Con,
onto a
fire
header.
control.
There we
Weapon
go.
acquired.
Tube 2 acquired. With that, we can cut
Con sonar lost contact.
the wire on
Sierra
Tube 2.
6, last bearing 0.
We'll load a Mark 48 in there.
Contact faded.
We're gonna come up to 200.
Make depth 50
I'm feeling
feet.
good about
Dive
the helicopter threat right now, and I really want to guide in some of these torpedoes.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing
There we
1,
go.
2, 7.
Carry down. Great. That was their most capable anti-submarine ship. Looks like they're all running, even the escorts.
Con sonar regained contact.
They're still launching
on
SSN-14s.
master 8 bearing 077. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1
We're
0
gonna-
bearing 050.
We're going to activate the weapon from Tube 1 just in order to get it running a little faster. We'll do the same with the weapon from Tube 4. We'll see what they acquire. Tube 3. Oh, Tube 3. Don't do this to me. Tube 3, we're going to acquire you too. Okay. So these targets are on a bearing of like 77-ish.
Con,
Upscope.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Wow. Okay. We have some strong radar contacts.
Con, dive at 50 feet. Dive high.
Downscope.
Don't feel comfortable keeping this up too much. Okay,
Con sonar,
Weapon
noisemaker
1.
bearing 101.
weapon 1. Let's get on to some of these juicy transports. The caching should be hit by weapon 3. Caching's not really what we
fire
want.
control,
We want the
weapon
Crevac
acquired.
most of all. That's good though. It's still one more missile capable ship out of the way.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Gosh, yeah, we're gonna run out of steam on
Con
these guys.
sonar regained contact on Sierra 2 bearing 100.
Okay.
Upscope.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Weapon 3 I'm gonna have to bring in.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 104.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Oh, looks like weapon 3 got him. No, damn. Weapon 3. Super disappointment. Oh no. Oh no. These sneaky sneaks. Ah, we lost all those weapons. Wow. This is an unexpected turn of affairs.
Downscope.
Tell you what, this is not how I saw this going. Okay. Make death 500.
Make
Ooh.
depth 500 feet. Dive high.
Yeah, let's
Make
increase
turn
that. We didn't
3.
get. Yep, we got a
Con
little
sonar,
damage on
we
the
are
hull from those.
cavitating. Con sonar
Helicopter
lost
overhead,
contact.
that's what we get for
Sierra
leaving
1,
up our
0, last bearing 0,
periscope for too
4,
long
6.
while we were
Contact
distracted
faded.
there.
Con sonar
Trying to
lost
cheat our
contact.
torpedoes into
Sierra
contact.
5, last bearing 1.
Torpedo on the water.
4.
UGMT.
Contact faded.
Off the port side. We're going deep.
Passing 300 feet. Passing
We're gonna
400
load 2
feet.
torpedoes and harpoons.
Passing 500 feet. Con, knuckle formed.
Con sonar no longer cavitating.
We're gonna go deep, attempt to get below the
Passing 700
acquisition cone of that UGMT. Looks like we've got
Passing
a
800 feet.
good chance of success on that one.
Passing 900 feet. Passing 1,000 feet.
Okay, we're gonna level out.
Passing 1,100 feet.
Okay, going straight and on a good heading. Bringing in
Passing
a little bit
1,200
closer to Mike 7, contact Mike 7, and we'll put a torpedo over there. Good clean evasion from the helicopter. That doesn't always go that well.
Con, torpedo room.
We're lucky
tube
too, he
3
got the
ready.
drop on us. We got a little damage on the hull plating there. There was an explosion. I think that was one of their ship-launched Set 65s. Well, we certainly spooked this convoy, but we haven't exactly dismantled it.
3 knots.
Okay, we're gonna ensure that there's 4,000 yards in between us and that UGMT before we return to silent running.
Con, torpedo room. Tube 4 ready.
Rig ship for ultra
Okay,
quiet.
there we go. Let's bring the speed down to where we can launch a weapon at this caisson. Coming in pretty hot on us, along with the other caisson. They want to get in range with their Set 65s and RBUs. Don't have too much to fear from those. Gosh, 3 Mark 48s. Ouch. That was too much. Okay, we're down to 6 knots, tube 1. Ooh.
Ship 2-1, aye sir.
Oop, oop. That was a buoy. Just a buoy near us. That UGMT behind us just detonated, ran out of fuel. Okay, tube 1 should be handy to take care of this caisson. Then we'll launch tube 2 against this other caisson up here, and then we'll start going to town on these transports with our missiles. That'll be fun. I gotta remember the crash dive hotkey. We're gonna need it. Because even once we eliminate all the surface ships, though, they will still be helicopters, using their precious fuel without their landing pads to interfere with us dismantling the transports. Yeah, we should stay below the layer.
Regained contact on Master 8, bearing 07.
Mike 8. Reacquired. Excellent. I suspect the range is going to turn out to be much closer than it appears now. Mike 7, we have intercepted at a great range. He'll be acquired while he's still out of range with his RBUs. That's where we want to keep him. We will put out this other weapon for Mike 8.
Shoot tube 2, aye con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Always cool to see the torpedoes come up from the depths. Launch that one at 1,200 feet. Crazy. 1,200 feet. This guy doesn't stand a chance. One weapon, one ship. 12 minutes of fuel on this torpedo? There's no way. There's no way. He's just letting it happen.
Con sonar lost contact.
Very good.
Master 7, last bearing 081.
Tomahawk and
breaking up.
tube 1. come up to 100 feet, get above the layer.
100 feet.
Get a good resolution on Mike 8. I wonder what the Krivak's doing. Let's check out what he has real quick too. Does the Krivak have point defense? He might not be just beelining for us, which is disappointing. Would make our mission easier. But the Krivak does not have point defense. Okay, so the worst. Oh no, he does. I think the AK-726 is a point defense weapon.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1
Not
ready.
totally confident on that point. Tomahawk
Con,
loaded.
Fire control, we've lost the wire.
Lost the wire on that little maneuver there. We will load a Mark 48 just to be safe. And hopefully we guess the range well. That's what we get for getting a little bold. A little bit too much maneuvering for that wire. That's unfortunate. I think we still got him though. We were pretty cautious. Krivak is still down there. An active pings away.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Tube 2, Mark 48 ready. Oh boy. Oh boy. These transports are probably mighty far away right now. Look at that Cassian sink. Stern first. Got a long ways to go, 1,900 feet. Although there are deeper depths. All right, we can get big tonnage out of this yet. Big tonnage. Yeah, we're not small tonnage gang. Big tonnage gang. There we go. That weapon from Tube 2 has activated. Looks good. It'll certainly keep him busy, if nothing else. We're about to break the layer here ourselves.
Con sonar regained contact on.
Krivak
Sierra
is
5,
much closer.
bearing
We'll
1,
get a
1, 3.
we'll get a periscope fix.
Con
on him.
sonar
Make depth 50 feet. Dive
Oh
high.
no. Yes. Krivak is. I don't know. I don't think the Krivak is over there.
On. Sierra 6,
Oh, they might have
bearing
resumed
0,
their old
9,
course here.
3.
If I picked up some of the Agumas.
Con sonar regained contact
Maybe.
on. Sierra 9, bearing 0, 8,
Maybe,
6.
maybe.
Con sonar regained contact on. Sierra 3.
Okay,
bearing
Krivak
0,
bearing
8,
113.
9.
Upscope.
Con sonar regained contact on. Sierra 4, bearing 0,
113.
9, 6.
Downscope. Make depth 100 feet.
Okay.
Dive high.
Krivak is closing. Great. That's like those guns we were talking about, the AKs. I think those are these ones back here. In which case, we are good. Cassian looks like he's in trouble. Maybe. I'm hoping so. Let's get a fix on him. Mike 8, bearing 61. Bring it up to 50.
Make depth 50 feet, dive I.
Caching bearing 58.
Con, dive at 50 feet, dive I.
There he is.
Downscope.
Make depth
Yeah, we're gonna miss him on that one.
Dive I.
Disappoint. Okay, so let's change one of these Tomahawks to a Mark 48.
Come left to 088. Helm I.
That far, Krevac. 43 yards.
Con, dive at 100 feet, dive I.
Do some time lapse. They're keeping us busy. Can't deny that. Who has a towed array? The Krevac has a towed array. Yeah, way more capable than the caching. Okay, we're gonna let them get closer. I think we overestimated how close the caching was the first time. Been a little too frisky here with our weapons. Oops. It'll end up good though. Okay, Mike 5 under 20,000. Mike 8 under 20,000. Let's dip below the layer.
Depth 200 feet,
We'll
dive
launch
I.
these weapons. The purpose there is, the weapons. We want to conceal them with the layer. I'm sure we'll keep these two contacts.
Con sonar lost contact.
There go all
Sierra
those guys.
2, last bearing 096.
We are now below the
Contact
layer.
baited.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Okay. Tube 3.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
Tube 2. This one over here will be tube 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is tube 4. Still learning the tubes. Sorry, it's my... haven't been on the boat for too long.
Con, fire control.
Ooh.
We've lost the wire.
Wire
Con,
lost.
dive at 200 feet, dive I.
That is always frustrating. There's no reason we should have lost that wire, too. Sometimes you just do. It just happens. Alright, we'll keep an eye on tube 2. We are reloading Mark 48 into tube 4 just in case. We'll do a little time lapse here. I'm comfortable staying below the layer.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Gosh, man. We might get him. We might get him with that, unless he gets more clever with his evasion.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing.
Yeah, we got him.
136.
Mike 5 is done.
Con sonar, noisemaker
Yeah.
bearing 13,
We're gonna have to come up to 50 feet and bring weapon 2 on a more intelligent course. Hopefully we keep the wire. Keep 2-4 loaded. Looks good.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 4, bearing 096.
Okay, Mike 8, bearing. Oh, there he is. We already got him. No need to raise the scope. Switch over to weapon 2 here. Weapon 2 has 5 minutes to run. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, and that'll be the last of the escorts. Then we can just start picking them off. Picking off the rest of these guys. It'll be easy.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 004.
The last of his kind.
Con, dive
You can
at
see the smoke on the
50
horizon.
feet, dive by.
There's comrades. We're sunk. Ooh, weapon 2, what are you doing? Doing real silly maneuver there. Just a complete circle. Is that what they taught you in torpedo school? Huh. Stop. I'm glad I was here. With a wire.
Con, fire
There
Con
we go.
sonar noisemaker bearing 360.
Okay, we'll load a harpoon into tube 4. Okay, there's the render. There's our weapon. Closing in. Not much this guy can do. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Easy pickings.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Oh yeah, real close.
Con sonar lost
Big boom.
contact. Master 8, last bearing 355. Contact breaking up.
Alright. We are at 50 feet. Let's go ahead and raise scope. Yeah, most of these guys should be on bearing of 90.
Down scope. Up scope.
Still got electronic radar signature on our scope. Pretty strong.
Down scope.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Okay, we'll launch. We'll start by launching 1.
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir.
See what that does for us. We'll bring it down to 100 feet while that one's going in, just so we have a
0 feet, dive by.
little room on any helicopters. Didn't see any others out there. They might be pretty far by now. Good news is the Tomahawk has legs. Speaking of which, we'll start reloading tube 3. We're gonna be real methodical about this. I don't want to waste any of our weapons. I say that now. The Aguma, however it's said, 15,000 tons though.
100 feet, dive
I'm gonna
high.
take a couple weapons. I'm gonna take a couple weapons to get that guy down. Go, Harpoon, go.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Yeah, I love this game. Real good game. Something about it just hypnotic. It's just pleasant. Even though I'm messing it up, I'm just having a good time. He's pretty far away. 60,000 yards. Ooh. Uh-oh. Looks like we acquired a different ship. Let's see if that nets us a kill, though. Looks like a negative. Okay. One more harpoon. Same bearing.
Shoot tube 4. Aye, sir.
There it goes. Looks like we have nothing to fear from the helicopters. I feel like they should have already been on our case. Ooh, do we got the burning ship on sensors now? No. No, we just see the fire. Well, good enough. We'll get them yet. In fact, I think we can put out a tomahawk.
Shoot tube 1. Aye, sir.
There goes tomahawk number 1. Okay, there's the harpoon, which with its wide sensors should acquire that burning ship here on the left and should finish it off. Here's Fat Boy Tomahawk number 1. He's gonna get that fresh ship behind it. Lots of tonnage on the table here. Glad we had time to get tomahawks. Should be one tomahawk per ship. If not, I'll be surprised. I wonder where that Andazan went. Yep, we're just real methodical from here on out. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Go after the wrecked ship. Make that left turn. There you go. Just like your buddy. I like it.
Con sonar lost contact.
Yes.
06. Last bearing 09.
15,000
Contact breaking
tons.
up.
Heck yeah.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Okay, we're gonna bring it up to 50 feet.
Make depth 50 feet, dive
And
high.
we're gonna do something very, very undoctrinal, very unconventional. We're gonna raise our radar mast. Because all we need now to deploy these weapons is a bearing, right? So if we raise our radar mast, just get a simple electronic signature and a bearing, we're good to launch another weapon. Too easy. Let's watch this tomahawk go in though. Good times. Good times. Burn. Yeah, there you go.
Con sonar lost contact.
Excellent.
Master 4. Last.
Con,
One
dive
weapon,
at
one
50
ship.
feet, dive
I
high.
like that. Okay. And... Oop, no. No, okay, well that key's cool. Oh, I'm pressing the totally wrong keys. I'm pressing the F keys. I know what I'm doing.
Raise the ESM mast.
ESM mast. Just check. Okay, yep, we knew there were
Lower the
radar
ESM
pings
mast.
out here.
Raise the radar mast.
Radar mast. Actually,
Lower the radar mast.
let's raise the ESM mast first. That might be sufficient to get a bearing. And that would be doctrinal. Looks like a negative. Okay.
Lower the ESM mast.
ESM mast going up, radar mast going up. Or ESM down, radar up. Ah. That's frustrating.
Lower the radar mast.
Tell you what we can do. That Aguma right there. It's probably another guy.
Shoot 2-4. Aye,
A
sir.
bit north of him. Launch another Tomahawk out that way. Easy peasy.
Up scope.
Gosh, I don't know what has us on radar. It's crazy to me that whatever they are, we can't see them. We can't detect them by radar, but they got us. That's crazy to me. We're just launching Tomahawks blind now, based on like 20-minute-old contacts.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Yeah, man. Nothing out here. Wasteland.
Down scope.
How many weapons do we have left? 6 Mark 48s. Wow. Wow, we spent a lot of torpedoes on this mission. Not efficient, man. Oh boy. It was good tonnage though. Fairly good. We'll get another transporter too. This will really be good tonnage. Yeah. Gosh, maybe we could launch another one on a slightly more northerly bearing. But I don't know if I'm willing to risk any more than one more Tomahawk on a blind shot. Yep, I think that was, unless I just flipped my mouse there, that was an acquire. Yep, it's lowering. That'll be a hit.
Con, sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 096. Contact breaking
Excellent, as the prophecy foretold. Okay, we'll launch
Shoot 2-4.
another
Aye,
Tomahawk
sir.
on this bearing. Feel bad for him. Pretty helpless at this point, these guys. Pretty helpless. Yeah, let's see what the crash dive command is. Shift T. Shift T. Okay, Shift T is crash dive. That's great. Shift P is periscope depth. Good to know. So I've definitely attempted to crash dive at times and have accidentally rigged for silent running, which is not a good method. I also got to work on these key bindings. Look, below ballast, Shift R is right next to the Shift T. I cannot tell you how easy it is to come shorter, hit the Shift R when you're trying to crash dive, when you're trying to go deep, go fast, and instead find yourself forced to come to the surface to refill you get negative buoyancy again, right? At that point you've got like 60 on the ballast, 60 positive, which is just like, oh, that's bad news, man. I don't know if I was sunk last time I did that, but you know, I would have deserved it if I had been sunk. Okay, 3 Agumas down, maybe we'll get 4 here. Which is great, that's like 60,000 tons. It's awesome. Let's see, we're looking for a little twitch on this Tomahawk. Once we see that twitch, we know the Tomahawk knows where it's going. This campaign's going good. I don't think we're anywhere close to done. This thing's only just started. In fact, frankly, the Soviets have made headway on the land map. Oh, there it goes. That looked like a... Okay, I don't know what that was. Okay, well, I think that's as good as this is gonna get. -1. How does that work? What does that mean? Okay, I don't know. Anyways, we're not gonna spend any more weapons out here. We're gonna leave this combat. Aguma escaped. Looks like our next identified contact was a false contact. All the escorts sunk. Not bad. I mean, they'll still call this a success. Yes. Okay. Great. Okay. Let's see what our next mission is. I'll give you guys a little preview. Okay, a little award. I'm in. The Silver Star Medal, probably for the tonnage. I don't think it's for my judicious weapon usage. There we go. Norway stands. Nice. Next mission. Return and restock. Okay. Great. Well, we'll leave it here, guys. Thanks for watching this Cold Waters campaign, 84 campaign playthrough. If you enjoyed what you saw and you want to watch some more Submarine 84 action, subscribe. I promise you, this campaign we will continue. I think it's going great. We've already done 5 successful missions. We sunk an Oscar Class submarine. I mean, if nothing else, sinking an Oscar Class submarine for me was already cool. So I am already satisfied. Thanks for watching. See you next time.